Vegas Tale, Part 3 of 3. Jody walked us to the escalator that led to the pedestrian overpass, and as I stepped toward the up escalator, she grabbed my arm and steered me toward the stairs. I said walk, she said with another arm squeeze. Those escalators are crowded and slow, and I need to stretch my legs. She let go my arm and quickly bounded up the stairs, and I followed after her in hot pursuit. We repeated the exercise in reverse on the other side and made our way into New York for a look around. You want to try your luck? She asked as we passed a slot machine. Not right now, maybe later, I replied. She smiled, shrugged, and we kept walking. On the way out, we ran into a group of people who were wearing mesh bibs that said, Outback Great Race, and they asked if they could sing to us. Sure, I shouted, and the group of a half dozen broke out into a lame version of Sinatra's New York, which made me cringe. They were so bad that I felt compelled to join them, and my loud, off-key baritone doubled our volume. Jody smiled at me, put her arm on my shoulder, added her voice to the song, and we started an impromptu chorus line production with alternating high kicks. When we were done, the Outback racers thanked us and left with huge smiles, while Jody doubled over laughing. I crouched next to her with my hands on my knees as I caught my breath following our silly fun. When she was done laughing, she stood up, hugged me, and kissed my cheek. I hugged her back and stole a quick peck that caused her to wink at me, wag her finger side to side, and then kiss me in a chaste but lingering way. I guess we are on a date, I whispered in her ear. I thought we'd already established that, she asked, looking at me quizzically. Where to? Jody guided us up and down Las Vegas Boulevard, hopping from casino to casino, flitting back and forth between the monorail and walking as we raced up and down every staircase. You know, the only reason you're beating me down the staircase is because I'm wearing heels, right? That earned her another kiss, and as the evening changed to morning, we found more excuses to demonstrate PDAs, and her company and the bright lights chased away the fatigue from my long trek to Las Vegas. Around 2, my phone vibrated, and I checked to see who had left me a text. Joe's message was short. Hope you're having fun. I'm at hotel, but not alone. See you tomorrow. Everything all right? She asked. Yep, just my brother. His date must have gone well. He has a guest. Is that a problem? No, I figured I wouldn't see him till tomorrow anyway. What with it being so late? 2 is late for you, huh? She asked with a mischievous grin. With the time zone change, we're almost to about the time I wake up back in Iowa. Is this typical for you? Typical? No, but I like my nightlife. Are you ready to take me to my car? Not sure. This has been fun, and that's almost completely because of you. What happens when you get to your car? Let's see, shall we? We took the monorail back to the stop where she and Mark had entered over 9 hours previously. We got off and hand in hand took the escalator down to the street. It was a short walk to her baby blue Camry. She dangled the keys in front of me and said, You want to drive? I looked at her, smirked, and asked, The car or you? Just the car tonight. How long are you in town? 3 more nights. Can I see you again? I'm counting on it. Where are you staying? The Hilton over by the Stratosphere? Are we throwing in the towel? She came over and kissed me more fully than I had been kissed in a long time. Just for tonight. Let's get you home. Who's driving? You drive. That way I can look at you instead of the road. That earned me another kiss, and I opened her car door and closed it after her. The drive to the Hilton was far too short, as looking at her under the bright full moon was intoxicating. I slid my hand under her right leg, and she let it rest there as we made our way north. Once at the hotel, I walked over to where she was standing and discovered that while our previous kiss had been amazing, that she had actually been holding back. We exchanged phone numbers, and I promised that I would indeed call her the next day. Good night, John, she whispered in my ear. Good night, Jody. This was fantastic. I'll call you in the morning. Wait till afternoon. Some of us have to work. One last short kiss and she was gone. Loneliness is a terrible thing, and young romance makes everything light, beautiful, and full of hope. The expression, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, is one known around the world. In this case, I was certainly hoping that it would not prove to be true.